If I put up my
Commissioner
chair,
Cloutier.
I
streaming.
can-
Commissioner
Jim doesn't have
Cloutier.
We're back.
When that goes up, then you know I'm sleeping.
There you go.
Oh, nice, Jim.
All right, can I have a motion to come out of executive session?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Catherine, would you read the roll, please? There.
Commissioner Cloutier.
Jim?
Oh,
You're muted.
Yes, sorry.
sorry. Commissioner Coward.
I think we lost him. I think we lost his feed, Catherine.
Okay. Do you want me to just keep going through?
Yeah.
All right. Commissioner Jameson,
Yes.
Commissioner Watonis,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yes. The motion passes. Now we need a motion. Well, Jim, you better state the motion as you want it.
The motion would be to authorize the county manager on behalf of the county commissioners to sign any outcome.
Yeah, you broke up. You have to repeat it again. We lost half of it.
Just authorize the county manager to sign on behalf of the county manager future settlement agreement as it relates to opioids.
I have a motion proposed. Can I have somebody?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that the county manager be authorized to continue negotiations concerning litigation in which the county is engaged and to agree to a settlement of that should one eventuate in the next month or so.
I'll second that.
Is there any discussion? Seeing none. Catherine, would you read the roll, please?
Hey, Commissioner Cloutier,
Yes,
Commissioner Jameson,
Yes.
Commissioner Watonis,
Yes.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yes. Motion passes. That ends the APRA business and that ends new business. Has anybody got anything they'd like to say for the good of the county, just as a comment? Seeing none, comments from the county manager.
Thank you. And I'm sorry that I'm cutting in and out. I just noticed I'm on the weaker of the two signals that we have in the house. And my son must be downstairs on his gaming machine, drawing every bit of Wi-Fi out of this house. So first up, want to let the commissioners know that I'll be sending out in a matter of days the committee assignments. That's usually acted upon by the commissioners in the January meeting. I think we're meeting January 10th. So take a look at the committee assignments. Let me know if you have any changes that you'd like to propose, and we'll get that slate ready for the January 10th meeting. Just to give you an update on the APA, Sandy's off, so I'll just tell you that we have 103 applications, pre-apps, $88 million worth of funding requests. Those that fall within the guidelines of ARPA, we have invited to an application process. That application process, we will be notifying what the parameters of the application would be. However, the application itself would not open up until maybe the second week of January. having a short window of opportunity and then hopefully bringing forth for a first reading towards the end of February to the county commissioners on awarding funding for applications. That would be a first reading at the end of February with a second reading the first meeting in March. So that's how we're playing out over the next 2 or 3 months in terms of opera funding. Couple of changes in staff. You all know Beth Blakeman Pohl, who has been the director, the executive director of Casco Bay King. Beth will be leaving her position at the end of this month. She is retiring, and as she says, she wants to do something that she enjoys on her own time. So we wish Beth all the luck in the world. They have replaced Beth. And so maybe in the next couple of months, we will have an introduction of the new employee, executive director for Casco Bay Camp. We are also, unfortunately, having Melanie Henkes, the general manager of the Cross Insurance Arena, leave us. Melanie has accepted a job at the War Memorial Coliseum in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And she will begin her vice president and general manager role at the arena, which is not only a 13,000 seat arena, but also a 100,000 square foot conference convention center. She will be starting her role there January 1st. So that's a tremendous loss for the Cross Insurance Arena. And Melanie is setting us up, as many of you may have seen. We are averaging probably anywhere between 1 and 3 new shows for the last 3 or 4 weeks at the arena this spring. I kid with Melanie that she's going to leave us, but her operations people are going to have to sleep in the arena because they're going to be so busy with the different shows that she's booking now. So we're looking forward to seeing how this all plays out by June 30th. To thank Commissioner Gordon for his leadership over this past year. It's been a true pleasure working with the Commissioner on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis. We talk a lot, and we bounce a lot of ideas and philosophy back and forth. And it's been an enjoyable year. And even though you won't be chair, you'll still be on the commission. But I'll miss the lively conversations we typically have, battering around different ideas back and forth. So thank you for your leadership and guidance over the last year. It's been a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you.
And lastly, as this is the last meeting of our of the group for December and holiday just around the corner, I just want to wish you all a happy holiday, a safe holiday, and we'll all convene just after the first of the year and start 2022. Hopefully on a different foot than we started 2021. So we'll all see. Stay safe. Thank you.
I can't go further without letting some of our other staff have a chance to say a few words. Alex, you got something you'd like to indicate?
Sure. One thing that typically is on the agenda for this month, but is going to occur next month, is the tax anticipation note. We've had enough improvement in fund balance that we can actually take it out a month later than we did the prior year. So that'll be coming up on the January agenda for us to process it in February, as opposed to the prior year, which would have been doing this in December for January. And that's a function of the fact that we are borrowing less. As Jim had mentioned, right now, in spite of the current inflation, short-term interest rates are remaining extremely low for the short term. And that's why we've kept that amount for the tax anticipation note down. Something of a surprise and a little, curious to see if it's going to look that way in a year or not. Otherwise, we'll be closing out the year soon, and we'll start giving you folks reports on how 2021 ended up, starting next month and beyond. Thanks.
Travis.
Nothing significant, Commissioner, aside from the presentation during executive session. Legislative Council canceled their most recent meeting, so we won't get a list of the final new bills for 2022 just yet. But as we've discussed before, the state's revenue picture continues to improve, and if there are priorities or interests that we want to take unique to Cumberland County, we have friendly legislators who may be interested in carrying some bills for us. So it's certainly an ongoing conversation. And I want to thank you, Mr. Chair, and all the commissioners for another great year here. I've 4 years under my belt now, and couldn't be happier to be working for all of you. So thank you.
It didn't seem like it passed that fast, Travis.
Well, one of those years we all just completely lost track of in our memories. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow. Sheriff Kevin Joyce.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Congratulations on passing the torch, and congratulations, Commissioner Witonis, for catching the torch. The only thing I have, I was glad that Don Brewer said we only had 5 vacancies. I thought we had more in law enforcement. So I'm hoping his numbers are right, and the ones that was given last week are incorrect. The only other thing is I know that Jim Gay passed along a letter from the CDC.
That might have just been the
report. And, they came in last week, and or one individual that we've been working with for the last 2 years. And he wanted to see what the jail looked like and kind of what we were doing. And I can tell you, COVID's caused us to look at everything differently, and it's an ongoing thing pretty much every day. So I'd be remiss if I didn't thank my command staff, Major Tim Courts, Captain John Costello, Captain Don Goulet, Armor, Medical, and the corrections officers in the jail for, really locking the place down, trying to, it's a challenge with the inmates, keeping their masks on, et cetera. But I think they're finally getting the word, and that speaks a lot for the fact that we've had a lot of cases, but we've been able to wipe them out pretty quickly as well. We know we're not out of the woods. We know that we'll probably change things 1 million more times in the next year or so. I hope not, but it looks like this virus is here for a while, and we'll have to adapt. So I just really wanted to thank the staff, because the CDC guy has worked with us, and he thought the operation looked pretty good. So I get to ride all of their coattails, and they continue to make me look good. That's all I have. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Steve, you're muted.
Now comments from the commissioner, and thanks, Sheriff.
You forgot Catherine.
Well,
I'm all set.
All set?
Catherine has given me the high sign too many times, so I've just said, sorry, Catherine, I should still offer you the opportunity. And there's just another example of Susan keeping me on track. It's much appreciated. Commissioner Neil Jamison.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, and Sue, and congratulations on steering our ship through some turbulent waters this year. You've done an outstanding job. Always appreciate your insight, your thoughtfulness, your leadership, both of you, and the county's better for your service. So thank you, and I look forward to working with Sue in the next year and conquering our challenges and improving the county as we go. And kudos again, as always, to the executive staff, Alex, Jim, and everyone, Travis, Sheriff Kevin Joyce, and the law enforcement branch, that you all make us better and make the county a leading county in this state, certainly, in a model county, I think, throughout the region. So we appreciate all of your ingenuity and hard work, and hope that you all enjoy happy holidays, safe holidays, and recharge your batteries with your families. That goes out to all the county members out there, everyone, all our residents. Enjoy. It's been a challenging year. The Cumberland County is one of the safest counties in New England because of everyone's efforts. It's rolling up their sleeves, literally and figuratively. So have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy New Year, and we look forward to working with you in 2022.
Very good. Commissioner Cloutier.
I was going to say all of the things that, am I muted? Sorry.
No,
I'm
you're not muted.
muted. I was going to say all the things that Neil just mentioned, and I, of course, I'm sure we're all kind of flabbergasted at the recent surge that we've been suffering through in Maine related to the pandemic. I hope everybody that hasn't done something about their circumstances takes that to heart and spares us all, and including them especially from the life interference that comes from maybe neglecting that issue. And really the only thing I have to say, other than happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night, is congratulations to Steve and Sue on their service in the last year. I think they've done a good job. Congratulations to Neil and Sue on their elevation to posts of high dignity and responsibility, and certainly we appreciate all the efforts from the staff that we've mentioned over the last year. It really has been it's been above and beyond, and in ways that we would be behaving poorly if we took it for granted. That really, this is not the normal expectation, but people have risen above the normal expectation, and it shows. So that's it.
Thank you, Commissioner. It's a wonderful words. Commissioner Watonis.
Well. Steve, I want to say thank you. It was a good year. It was a hard year for all of us. We had to go in our directions, that we had never gone before. We had to make some real hard decisions that we had never made before. And I also want to go out to the executive staff. I think we have a great executive staff. We have a good man at the top. He's guided us in the right direction. He's, and he's will build a good team around himself. And I would also like to thank the sheriff and his staff for the job that they had to do at the jail. I know it's not an easy job down there. It's not something that somebody will wake up at 4 years old and say, I want to be a corrections officer. So you have taken the challenges, you have gone off in the directions, to make your staff safe and our staff safe and the inmates safe. And I would also, like to thank for the patrol, for the things that they had to do. I know it's not always easy out there with the COVID. They are probably more susceptible, to it than the rest of us. But, with the guidance and everything, that everybody else has done, I think the county is in a wonderful position at the end of 2021. And with Neil Moore by my side again for another year, I think, that we will be able, to get through with the challenges of 2021. I know this is not politically correct, but I wish you all a merry Christmas and a happy New Year. And I look forward to seeing everybody in 2022.
Thank you, Susan. Is Commissioner Tom Coward?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. You're up.
Yes. Oops, hang on. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. Yes. Thanks to all who supported the county over this past year, especially Steve Gordon, who has, done a wonderful job chairing our activities and help, supporting, done a lot to move the county's interest down the line, and especially during the current pandemic situation that we've been in seemingly forever now. It seems like a long time since we've been able to have normal activities. And so thank you very much, Steve, for all your work for the county for the past year. And to Susan and Neil, who will be carrying this on next year, thank you so much for stepping up. I won't go on further. I just wish everybody a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and whatever other holidays that are upon us right now. And it's been I think it's been a pretty good year for the county. We've come through a lot, and I think I'm looking forward to next year. So thank you all very much, and I'm going to enjoy the holiday season myself.
Well, thank you, Tom. And I guess this is my last hurrah is sitting in the chairman's chair, and I will say it very shortly. Thanks to the staff and to the employees of the county. None of what we've accomplished this year could have been done without you. I thank especially the top staff, because those are the ones that I've had to deal with and have really appreciated. And I think you've seen some of the interaction that we have. It's forthright, it's right up front, it's on the table, and we make sure that there's no stone left unturned, which you don't get that a lot of times in many groups. And there's a lot of respect yet between the people that are here. And that's what really counts. All these individuals that I've dealt with, if they respect me as much as I respect them, that's all I can ask, because it has been really a fruitful year, and I've enjoyed it thoroughly, even though I've got tossed in my ear more than once. With that, I would like to say thank you to the community for letting us perform as we have, and for the municipalities actually for listening to what we've have to say. And many of them, whenever I've had the opportunity, have spoken up and said, we didn't understand that of the county. And it's because of the features and the things that our individuals here are putting forth, saying, and communicating. And you'd be amazed at a few words that a county commissioner can say to another piece of government, and they listen. They listen. I will say thank you as Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah. We have many people in that. And I spent many years in Detroit. And so I say have a great Kwanzaa too. That is quite a celebration that is afforded another culture of our community. And with that, unless somebody else has some words they'd like to speak, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
I declare we're adjourned.